Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Cho. I am Crypto Cho, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, man, we're talking about how to use the Bazaar on DeFi Kingdoms. Now, this is a new feature they just put out yesterday, man. So this is going to be one of my beginner series videos just because I believe, if you have a lot of items that you've been questing and been holding, you probably want to trade them, especially if they have low liquidity, and the Bazaar gives us this place to do so. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some DeFi Kingdom giveaways as well, the things that they're doing on Twitter for it or to promote the Bazaar, and much more. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching my videos, and make sure you check out my DeFi Kingdoms beginners series. Now let's get straight into it. Let's talk about the Bazaar. So right now I am currently on DeFi Kingdoms, the website, and first you want to go to the marketplace. Now this is only available on crystalvale as of right now, so you will have to go on crystalvale to do and trade these items in a Bazaar. But like I said, first you go to the marketplace, and at the bottom of the screen we can see the Bazaar is right there. So you want to click on Bazaar, and this takes you to the Bazaar, man, and it's pretty much an open order book. So if you have different items that you want to trade and sell for Jewel or whatever the case may be, you can do so. And right now it's only available if you selling for Jewel. So Jewel is what you get if you want to buy something or if you want to sell something on a Bazaar. And I believe this is bullish just because it gives us another utility for Jewel. So at the top we got game tokens, we got non-game tokens, we got the open orders and your order history. So I haven't done one just yet, so we are doing this together. This is actually my first time on a Bazaar, so I'm just going to give a little rundown of what's going on. So we can see the common tokens is Gaia Tears, the runes, Mashaka rune, I think that's how you say it, the stamina valve, the premium pet tree, and then the regular pet tree. So those are the common tokens, but you can do all type of things. So we got all items, we got pets, we got crystals and stones, we got potions, plants, fish, and miscellaneous as well. So you can really do and trade any item in this game. Now personally, this is very bullish, just because if you're looking for something specific, you can either find that item and buy it with your jewels. So on the side here, we got limit order, and then we got the market order, and then under there we got buy and sell, the quantity, and the price per unit. So let's just try it out. Like I said, this is my first time on it as well. So let's just try out the blue pet egg. So we are right now in the open orders for blue pet egg. If you want one, it's 0.8 jewel, 10 is 0.75 per, egg. So that's about 7.5 jewels. So let's just put that in. If we want to buy 10 blue pet eggs, let's see. We can see, you can put the price per unit down here, and that's the limit order option. So with the limit order option, you can decide to, if you want to go less than 0.75, you can do so. And if you wanted 10 of those blue pet eggs, right now that's about 7.5 jewel. But if you want to do market order, we can say boom, we can do 10, and we can see right now the total price for about 10 of them is about 5.52 jewel, and that's taking out the price as well. And then if you want to sell them, you can hit sell. I'm only got 4 available. I can hit sell for market order, and that gives me about 0.51 jewel. So you can do it like that. You can do all type of eggs like that. Not just eggs, but all items. So let's see, with buying, let's see if we want to buy 10 golden pet eggs. That's about 211 jewel right now. And let's say if we want to sell, I only got 1 available in this wallet. And we can see right now that's almost about 5 jewels. So they give you a good amount. Like I said, if you wanted to place a limit order, this just gives you a better chance of getting it cheaper if possible. Now the limit orders might not go through just because if you put it too cheap, then you might never see that price. But it just depends on what you're trying to get. And like I said, it's there, all type of items are on there, and you can really use this if you plan on hodling a lot of items. If you have a lot of items in your inventory, you can use this to sell those items off and get some jewel. So let's see, with jewel, if we wanted to, you know, sell bloaters, in which I currently don't have, let's just say we want to sell 100 bloaters, it will give me that price. So about in the open orders right now, we got the price for 200 bloaters is about 1 jewel. But let's see, once we do the market buy, and if we want to buy 100 bloaters, so 100 bloaters would cost us about 500, or not 500, 5 jewel total. So there is just the way you can really use the Bazaar if that specific asset that you have does not have a lot of liquidity in the traditional DEX. Now, me personally, the non-game tokens, I might just still use the DEX for those specific tokens, but the game tokens, I will use the Bazaar if I'm trying to get a better price, if I don't want to go through all the price impacts, and if I have jewel on the side to buy these things, or if I want to get more jewel to sell, you know, these items that I have, you can do so. Now, let's just look at the game tokens. Like I said, this is my first time, just like it's your first time. So let's say if I want to buy 1 ETH, that would cost me about 653 jewel, and that's just another way we can trade these. Now let's compare it to the DEX. So we go to the DEX and we can see, let's go to ETH, and then we go over here and we can see 1 ETH would cost us about 12,000 jewel, and that's just compared to, you know, the Bazaar. Now let me know if I'm, like I said, this is my first time doing this, so let me know if I'm doing this right. But let's just say if we want to get 1 ETH, currently right now it says the price is 653 if we wanted to confirm this ETH purchase, and that's what they have as far as for ETH. But say for instance we want to buy 1 AVAX, that's 101 jewel based on what the Bazaar is saying. Like I said, I probably wouldn't use it on for the game tokens or non-game tokens, because it's not, I'm not sure if I'm looking at it right. Let me know, guys, if I'm looking at it wrong. But that's what it's giving us right now. That's what it's telling us that the price is. So let's say if we want to get 100 USDC, that's about 10,000 jewel, and we compare that to the DEX. Let's see if we want to, you know, trade jewel or USDC, and we put in 100. So actually that will give us, you know, a better price in the trader, you know, 100 USDC for 665 jewel. So that will give us a better price in the trader. I'm not sure if they're doing it wrong, if I'm doing it wrong, but just according to this, I'm putting it in, man. I'm putting in this, you know, market order, and they're saying for 1 ETH, it's a 653 jewel. Now, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly. I don't have the jewel in it to actually confirm this on, you know, confirm it like I actually get it. But I think it would be a little bit more than that, man. I'm thinking it's gonna be a little bit more than that. But like I said, me personally, I'm only using it for the game token. I'm only using it for the game tokens if I wanted to buy something specific. Let's just do an actual buy. Let's say if I wanted to buy or sell, let's say if I want to just sell 5 of my Gaia's tiers. So, and I'm supposed to get 0.15 back. So let's just see if I can do that. So successful resorts, Gaia's tiers quantity price per unit was 0.03. So I did get about 0.15 back from that actual sale. So it's kind of right, man. It's right as far as that. Now I don't know about the game token, the non-game tokens. You would have to try that yourself. But I just confirmed pretty much that the market order prices are right. So like I said, I'm not very sure, and I don't want to try it because there will be a crazy arbitrage opportunity to actually get. Like I said, if you buy 1 ETH, and we are on ETH, I'm making sure I'm on ETH, 1 ETH on this specific Bazaar will give us, or we would have to pay 653 jewel. And at that price, that's $97. But like I said, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Let me know, guys. This is my first time on it. But I would prefer just to do the game tokens because that would be a crazy price for ETH. That would just give us that we would be paying $1 or $97 almost for that ETH. So like I said, not truly confident to say that that's how we do it. Not truly confident to say those are the right prices, but let me know what you guys think. So yeah, man, I would say stay away from the non-game tokens. And say use game tokens at your own risk. So me personally, I would stay away from those. I would probably just use the DEX for the game or for the non-game tokens to get a true price, because that's not sounding right at all. But the game tokens is a go for sure. The game tokens, I would definitely use the game tokens in this case to, trade and get better prices. And I believe this is going to be a good way how people can just stack their jewel, especially if they have a lot of items, in-game assets. They can use this to sell off their in-game assets and stack that jewel even more, and that's really good in my personal opinion. And you don't have to go to the DEX and use those low liquidity and have to go through price impact and things like that. So I will stick to the game tokens only and pretty much stack my jewel this way if I have a lot of assets, or buy even more things that I can help my heroes level up, things like crystals and stones, where I can level up crystal or level up heroes and summon heroes with those stones and get good prices. So they said a little bit of bug blasting going on in the kingdoms today. If you believe you have been impacted by the first one and are not a Discord user, you can DM us here. So you can DM DeFi Kingdoms if you feel like you've been impacted by those bugs. And this is what I was talking about with this contest, man. So how to Bazaar, pretty much tweet a screenshot of your My History order page in a Bazaar with how to Bazaar. On the screenshot, indicate, highlight, circle the order that you are submitting to the contest. And then you can pretty much, entries are accepted to August 7th. So that gives us 6 days. And then they're picking 3 winners, guys. 3 winners that can pretty much win back whatever you put in. So say, for instance, if you were selling or buying 3 green eggs or blue eggs, whatever the case may be, then you will get those back. And it is a limit. So you can check out that Medium article on the limits that they are having for every specific item. But you can enter in and just get those things that you sold back. And I believe this is going to increase, more traction on a Bazaar starting out. And this is just very bullish in my personal take. So that's my video for today, Crypto Cho. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. Check out my beginner's guide series on DeFi Kingdoms. Crypto Cho, I'm out of here.